guys, here's Madam OK. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for being a part of it. If you enjoy watching the videos, please don't forget to subscribe as well as to hit the like button. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye! Hello guys, here's Madam OK and today I want to invite you to work with me on the painting done with palette knives and representing a beautiful Canadian Rocky Mountain landscape. So what we will be doing, well, we have to start of course with the sketch, and I will create the position, or I will say horizon line. So it will be approximately here the line that divides water from the land. We will have mountains in the back, but before that I think I want to have some ground here, even going like hilly up. There will be reflection on the water for sure, but those I'm not even worried so much. Trees as well. We will have another set of land from there, what I see on this image here, maybe one lower, one higher, like here. Okay, I just want you to see it. So one is here, ground is here, another ground will come here. They should not come on the same level. Reflections, I will not even mark them, and then there will be the mountains in the back. So let's see. Always those strange lines, you see, very sharp at the ends. See, and I can a little bit here play with how they will look like. So mountains, ground with some trees of course on the top, and then reflections in the water. Okay, so we will start with the water and with the sky. Notice two different kinds of blue. One is warm with some well, it's actually they are both cool, but this has more red, this one has more almost you feel there's a green in it. So I will use this color which is a phthalo mixed with a little bit of ultramarine blue and white on the ground. And I will apply it very fast with my palette knife. So yes, I know that there will be the reflection here of the hill or mountain, another kind of there, but this will be later on. That's our waterfall now. Okay, I want to move now to the sky, and I have very aggressive color here. So what I will do with it, I will also include, I just want to clean up my brush. I don't like to waste the paint, so I will use it also to see in this section. So right away, fantastic. Then I can clean up my brush, my palette knife, and I move to the other color. And I have some white here and my plate, and I will actually go with it and butter, I call it, the surface. And why I do it? Well, because it's very easy for me to apply blue on it. I think it's just easier. Okay, don't forget about this positioning of the mountains here. And then I will introduce the other colors into them. See, then I can introduce another color. Notice I really watch for it that the colors are not the same. They should be not, otherwise the painting will be boring. Now the next step, we want to work on the mountains. And what kind of colors do we want to have on the mountains? I want to use black, of course, but I also want to use some other colors with it. And I will use this ultramarine blue color. So my black will mixed with white. It's like quite an interesting color, notice. And that will be my first layer. I also, when you create mountains, it's super important to decide where is the source of light. That means where the light comes from, this side, because then the sides, the planes of the mountains will be lit by the light differently. Okay. This side definitely will be darker. We don't want to have on the mountains the same tone, the same color running all over, because that would be boring. You know, I just want to change it. And then even more white, see, on the top, and then this color. change the direction. So you see, not too bad for now. Okay, we'll let it dry. Now I'm looking at the heels, and what I want to do with my heels, I'm thinking about the colors. And I just don't want to have green because that will look bad. So I'm using a little bit, notice, a little bit of brown and a little bit of green. I mix them together, and I also have to add black. I will add black, and that will be, see how beautiful the colors look like? Okay, this will be the color that I will introduce in this section. Okay. Now, you wouldn't believe it. I want to have a little bit of red here on the bottom. That will get me kind of brownish color, but what it does, it will cause that I will see the difference between the ground and the water reflections, which I put in the second, okay? So this still, we still have to create trees, but for this I can still wait. I'm not rushing at all. Okay, so you see my palette here, very strange one, you would say, not professional, who cares? See, who cares? Okay, so I'm looking for the reflections and I'm thinking, ooh, what should I use? And believe me or not, I would use a little bit of my yellow ochre, because I like to have it on the bottom part here. This, I'm bringing it still a little bit more. See, there, a little bit more here. And then we will go with the beautiful reflections. Okay. A bit of yellow. Yellow will be okay too. Not yellow, green, sorry. See? And in the meantime, you can work on the water and think about interesting effects. So there's something happening here. Let me see. I like what is happening there. We have like big trees coming on the top, and I like the effect. So let me see, we can get some trees, but I will use brushes for them. You see, some of them I can indicate here. I also like the other tree happening perfectly in the center, so I would definitely would make it somewhere here. You see, applying heavier, and there will be another one there. Okay, some trees will be there, and I think that the blue will do very well on it. And see, just a little bit for bringing the colors back. So I decided the land has to be a little bit lighter. So I'm bringing this beautiful color, this yellow color on the top here, and I think this looks good. I like it, but I still think we can go with a little bit darker, lighter, sorry. So you see, just unify it a little bit more, just a touch, see, like this, okay? And I bring some of this yellow as well, but I bring more of the green here, okay? Again, I have to paint them differently. I have to use the brush, otherwise I won't be able to express them the way I want. You see, this is okay for sure here. I still need a little bit of red. Notice those trees here. So they will come very much. Effects. Again, brushes will come back to it. Now the water, because the water looks so. Okay? So there will be beautiful reflections here, which we later can turn. You see, like this, onto the water. But this we have to still wait a little bit. So they will be not perfectly even. But we have to go back and we have to work on the sky. I want to come to the sky with some pink. I have my pink now, and I will introduce the pink into the sky. Okay? And why I do it, you will say, why, madam, okay, why do you put pink into the sky? Well, because sometimes you can see it as well. And also it will help my painting to look brighter and more happy. And then blue will come, I promise. Looks good here. Pepper blue. Yeah. Like this. not too little, not too much, always. We want to work on the water. And our water needs to have reflections, right? So again, I'm coming back to the color that I used here, which was the phthalo, you see, and then I want to make it lighter, and I have some other colors here as well, including the pink, and I do need to have it because it's important for me. See, as long as the paint is still a little bit wet, it's drying very fast, but not yet completely bone dry, I would call it. You see, I can blend if I want to or not blend. You work hard, but I also want to apply a little bit of green into my water. Right. So you see, certainly I want to cool it down. Like you see, why not? It's my painting, I can do it. You see? Now, maybe we'll work on the sky first. So I want to have white in some positions. Like you see, especially like for example here. I want to have those different colors overlapping each other. Easy peasy. And then this blue coming on the top, which is okay. See, we just introduce it and create the clouds. See, and I will use two different kinds because I don't want to have one. So again, I'm going back to the palette that I use partially for the water. See, I like the cloud of this shape, so I'm moving a little bit more with this color here and blend them together. See? So it's more already. See, I really shape my cloud. Now, you can see that there are a couple of things that we still have to work, and I will start using brush because with the brush I can be more precise. So I will use now a small brush and I will finish my trees because I think they are understated. So with the trees, what I want to have, well, I need to have some brown and I will use some water. Ooh la la, you will say water? Yeah, now I want to use water. Okay, my brush is there, and now I'm looking for the shape of my tree. So this could be a little bit taller tree. Okay, and I will move with some of those here too. See, there will be some as well there. I don't need to put all of them. That's another thing here, very, very important, but I do need to have some of them. You see, so here will be much easier for me with the smaller brush to create the effect of the trees, of the branches. Because even when you have them, they have to still, through some, you can see the sky peeking through. And you see, it will be easier to do it, again, with our smaller brush. I still think that, you see the color that I created, here's some yellow, and I tone it down, and I want to still tone down a little bit of the ground here. Maybe just a touch. Because it will help our painting. So maybe even when it's not there as such, I think it will help our painting to look better. See? And then I have those reflections on the water. And again, the colors that I want to use here, because I see already my trees, so those will go. Like this. So I'm using this color, using water, and I want to have this reflection, see, coming with a little bit more blue. Okay, so my blue is here. I get this gray color. There will be okay. This one as well. Let me push some of the blue here. Still coming through. And the same will happen on this side here. Now the trees on the top, and I want to really bring them there. Okay. So here, those trees, we just see the tops. Well, actually, what is happening here, the way how they were presented. So just make here the land a little bit different, like this, and I like just the tip. So this is enough. And then I will be going this way. So now just the mountains, and we have to go back to them in terms of like those stronger colors. This is good what's happening here. I would maybe even more shape it. Let's see on the brown that you have here. So those colors over here, and then this mountain will be presented as a stronger one. This is okay here, but this one needs to have a little bit more of the shape. So again, coming here, you see here, I have to come like this. This is okay, but we don't want to have, see, our mountains. I need more black, and I really don't want to. This blue is so aggressive, it takes over. See, it takes over. Okay. See, and the same here. A bit more of it. Okay, like this. This is okay. So this will come here. But the snow on the mountains is so important that we capture. Okay. See, like this. To see this play of colors, you see? A little bit more here of this color. You see, just to changing from the red. I don't need to have red all over, especially in this section here, more in the center. I want to have another color, otherwise it will be too boring, right? You see? And then, oh la la, I really see. I bring some yellows here. I like colors. Maybe even a little bit more, because I like the effect here of movement. Wow! So you see, just adding at the end everything what you think will make your painting looking stronger. See, when I mix red, then I can always get brown color out of it. So this is no problem. And this section here, what I want to do, I still think that I can bring some of the other colors and making it richer. Slightly differently than the other side. Let's see what will happen when you add a little bit of pink. Since we have a pink, I think it would be nice to add it as well. See, I think I like what is going on. Should we simplify the sky? That's the question only. Should we or should we not? What do you think? Maybe in some places, you can see, I will come and I would make it a little bit more even. The same here. The paint is almost dry, so it's easy to manipulate with it. I still will add some paint on this side here. See, just to create this craziness. Okay, like this. Okay, I like the movement here in this painting. Wow. Yeah, like this. See? Moving here and moving there. Fantastic. Yep. Thank you. So that's it. Have a good day. Bye.